Betty White, and the 5 o'clock whistle is fantastic.
To a great moment in time.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes, indeed. Are you ready? Yes. Ringy bells. You come down to this. Tell that slave driver. Tell him it's going to be a rock and roll weekend. Is that true? Well, here we go. It's your weekend. Nobody's working for the weekend. What the hell are you talking about? Friday! He's still high. Friday! Finish. Brace yourself, kids!
Hello, this is Great Man from Greater Radio Show on this Friday. It's the Friday Blastoff Show. Hope everybody's having a great, awesome Friday. We're halfway there to the weekend. It's been a nice, cool morning this week. This morning, it was like 78 degrees this morning. No humidity in the air. It was kind of nice this morning when I took the dog out and everything early this morning. Now it's kind of warmed up a little bit, but not as hot as it has been, but everything, and everybody enjoying it. I have tried the new Krispy Kreme desserts. I only tried 2 of them. I ain't tried the coconut one yet, but I have tried the banana pudding. It's very delicious. If you like banana pudding, and it tastes just like that. And the Mississippi mud pie is pretty good too, with a lot of chocolate inside and everything. My wife was kind of like, she likes coconut. She might like the coconut one better, and I don't know about that one. I had the banana one again today. But the one thing, if you go to the one here in Greenville on Pleasantburg, they're doing it first come, first serve. If you go out to Woodruff Road, I think it's totally different. You can order them and get the whole dessert. 12 count and everything. The 12 dozen. I only can get 2 of each one yesterday, and that was all I could do. They got 2 of the bananas pudding and 2 of Mississippi pie and 2 of the, that's all they could give me, because that was all they had left after I called in and tried to get whatever I could. And everything. Sorry about that. I had a little drink there. And everything. That was good with milk earlier. I had to go out and buy some more milk. That reminds me. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good today. It's a nice day outside here in Greenville, South Carolina, and everything. And thanks for everybody listening to the Great Man Radio Show on this, wherever you're listening to me and downloading the show later and everything else. My downloads need to go back up again. And I had the highest downloads ever in a while. 19 downloads on one day in June. I don't remember what day it was, but they're spiking up and down. I get a lot of different downloads here and there. People going back listening to me later and everything. Still looking for my big break in radio. I'm always giving the good things. It's like Lee Alexandra today was doing Fleetwood Mac. I actually got to say hi and see them up close and personal when I was working backstage at it used to be Bottle Center back in 2003 before it became Bonsecore Wellness Center. And everything he was doing the Fleetwood Mac thing this time. And yesterday he was doing guitar hits and stuff of the greatest guitars. I don't know, he had Jimi Hendrix. I mentioned Santana up there. That's a good one. And there's so many ones you can name have a good guitar sound and everything. My good friend I had on my show, Jared Forster, was on the radio station down in Abbeville again this morning. This morning, and watched him live on there. That's the first time I actually didn't know that people were doing it on Facebook. Actually, I was listening to it actually from the actual facing their app for the radio station app. But oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. But had a pretty good morning with that and everything. Hope everybody's having a good morning. If anybody wants to ask me questions, they can answer. I'll answer them, and they can message me on Facebook. That's GreaterMan45. If you want to be on the show, you message me there too. I'm looking for anybody. he wants to be on the Great Man Radio Show, and we can talk about all kind of things, paranormal. I need to get in touch with Richard Comics. I'm not gonna set up an interview with him probably next week. Once I get an open date for myself here, I might find out what comic books coming. If a new one's coming out Wednesday, I'll end up setting up the thing with him and doing an interview with him. Then I'll end up being in there to buy a comic book. Let's see if he's available Wednesday. I don't know. That morning. But I'm looking forward to do some more interviews with maybe Jeff Anderson if he's got his new single coming out here, and so is Jarrett Forrester's got a new single coming out too, and I got all kind of people I have on my show coming up with singles. I ain't heard much out of Richard Greg Morton much. I've seen some things here and there. He's kind of like certain things. I have messaged him a couple of times, and if he wants to be back on my show again, Joe Bronzy could be back on my show again. We're still going to go cruise in January. I know our governor has now extended the state of emergency here, but he's dropping bowling alleys can open up now, and he's dropped the number. Now anybody can, how many people can enter the occupancy counter. You don't have to count how many people goes into a store anymore now. He kind of dropped that and let everybody be freewheeling with that now. I don't know. They might still, keep it intact in places. I don't know. But they kind of, don't have to do that anymore now. He kind of, dropped that. But I saw where theaters are opening back up in parts of Appleton, Wisconsin, the theaters up there, some of them. I saw some opening back up in California, but ours not open up here in South Carolina yet. Don't know when that's going to happen. The problem is, with theaters here right now, everything's shoved out, up on the other things. There's nothing new's coming out right now until whenever they decide to start producing again, or putting out the new stuff that was supposed to come out, that got pushed back a little bit, like Wonder Woman 84 and the new Fast and the Furious 9 and Mulan and the live action movie, not the cartoon version, but they were doing another one. I don't know if it still got pushed back or what are they doing with it. But there's a lot of things they have to consider to keep their theater running. Scoob is out already, but most people might still go try to see them at the theater if they let them run it, because somebody just ain't going to pay for that, everything. But I don't know. But I have to wait and see what happens and everything on that situation. We're slowly kind of coming back, but our numbers are going up so high, it's just kind of like we're on our own. Let's see what happens. Like we're doing what we're supposed to. Yeah, right. He's not seeing that where he thinks he is. But I think it's all politics and worrying about keeping people open and making money. I understand that, but, don't want to risk lives and everything else. I see where they're doing a test in Walmart up in North Carolina where they're all going to self-checkouts. No more cashiers anywhere in that store. I saw a video of that. One of my friends posted it works for Walmart. It looks like it's going to that thing, and they might do that in the grocery ones. I'm expecting it's going to happen. There's going to be no cashiers. And it's going to be one person watching all these use cans in different sections. That's your cashier, and that's it. Looks like needing to hire more loss prevention people. I know that much, if they're going to do that stuff. Or somebody watching all that. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. It's a test run right now, and it looks like it might become the future of retail in Walmart and stuff. or grocery stores. Who knows? It all depends on how things go with this. Let's see what I can do. Let's play the Man in the Arena. Greater Man for Greater Man Radio Show. Now coming up with Boost Disco. It is Good Man for the Remember Radio Show. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Sitting back here. Probably made y'all all hungry earlier talking about the donuts. Yeah, they're pretty good. Krispy Kreme always has good promotions, but sometimes you can't get them, and sometimes you can if you all depends on when you get there and stuff. Excuse me. I'm glad I got to finally try them. I was getting a winner this year because I think they run out at the end of this month, June 27th. The last time they're going to stop selling them, I think. Sometime end of this month, I know that. You ain't tried them, go out there and try them soon. This show is brought to you by Coke Zero. The only Coke that tastes really good. I had to throw that out there because my wife loves Coke Zero. I had drank it a couple of times and everything. Let's see the can over here on my right. My show is always brought to you by tea. Any kind of tea. It's got to have stevia or unsweet now. Either way, it's still pretty good. I'm not going to keep everybody long and everything on this show, and thanks for making me have over 15,000 downloads plus. I guess 15, 20, or 30 something now. Who knows, might be more than that later on today. I'm looking to hit 1,600, I hope. My number keeps going up and everything else, and it kind of helps out everything. But, all right, I'm going to jump out of here, and I don't know what else to talk about today, and there's a lot going on. I know they got racing this weekend. I know the Dale Jr. is going to race the Infinity Series in the number 8 car this weekend, and they're heading to the Miami this Sunday, and it's going to be a good race and everything. That's about the only sports we got going on. I don't think baseball's coming back. You keep talking about stuff coming back. I don't see any of the sports coming back. Well, lucky we got NASCAR. But that might all change the way this thing's going. Who knows? So far, we have nothing downtown anymore in Greenville here. I don't know about the fall for Greenville. I don't know if any parades are going to happen. I know everything on the 4th of July is canceled. I'm beginning to think about other things like, let's see. Probably going to cancel the Macy's Thanksgiving. And what about the ball drop down in New York? It might all be canceled by the time we go through all this. I don't know. We'll find out whenever we get there. All right, this is Good Man for your Radio Show. Everybody has let me play one more. I'm going to play Jeff Anderson's Is What It Is, and then I'm going to be getting out of here. This is Good Man for your Radio Show.